Closing in on first pitch tonight in the district, it's the Marlins and the Nationals. Next on the show. Just a few blocks away from the Capitol Dome here in Washington, D.C., as MLB The Show is on hand to bring you another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight it's baseball on a Saturday night. Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series, as it'll be the Florida Marlins taking on the Washington Nationals. And hi again, everybody. Alongside Dave Campbell and the Wonder Dog Rex Hudler, I'm Matt Vasgersian as we get set to bring you the call on what should be a good one here. And Soup, we turn to you first. What are you going to be keeping an eye on most in this one?
Well, it may not be the most exciting thing for the fans to hear, but the two things that I'm going to key on are pitching and defense. We've got a couple of very accomplished starters on display here, and each is capable of holding the other team down. It's not out of the question that the team that plays the better defense behind their guy is the one that's going to win.
All right, Dave, Hudd will join us shortly, but let's get to our majestic starting lineup as the visiting Florida Marlins will line up like this.
And Pudge Rodriguez may be winding up his career, but his bat is still lively. Don't overlook him.
They'll be opposed by a man traded from Florida in the offseason, left-hander Scott Olson. And defensively, here's how Washington will take the field behind him. And standing in is Hanley Ramirez as we are ready to get this one going. Underway in our nation's capital as the first pitch is looked at for ball one.
Oh, first pitch of the night, and he's already squeezing that zone.
First pitch, 7:05.
1-0 pitch now. 2-0. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Yeah, not a pitch you could extend on. That's a good spot.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
And he's making him throw a lot of pitches to open up the game here. Guys get to see what he's got.
Sliced down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
And at least he gave him a good run for his money here in the first inning. He had to expend a lot of energy in early pitches to finally strike him out.
Wes Helms will take his first cuts of the ball game here. And he starts him out with, well, it looked like a strike, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0.
And this guy wore the collar yesterday, an 0-for-4 game.
Change up low, 2-0. Here comes the 2-0. Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle, strike 1.
2-1, still a good spot for a hitter. He might still get something good here.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
And is this dude a statue up there? That's why you bring the lumber, amigo.
And this is bounced weakly down the line, a foul ball. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
And these long at-bats give you a good sense of what a guy's featuring here in the first inning.
Drop the hammer on him.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. He'll try it again. 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
And he finally wins the battle here by just saying, here's my fastball and you can have at it. I think he finally just wore him down there.
So now with 2 gone, we'll see Manny hit with the bases empty. Ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
And you can tell he's really showing him a lot of respect at the plate.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in the powerful second baseman, Dan Uggla. In there, no balls and a strike.
And this guy was a perfect 3 for 3 in our ball game yesterday.
A runner on first with 2 away. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
And that's already 21 pitches here in the first inning. Not a good number this early.
Lined into left center. And that'll be a base hit here for Uggla. 2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Jorge Cantu. And that misses for ball 1.
And this guy's coming in off a 2 strikeout performance in yesterday's ball game, so he's not seeing the ball very well.
Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
If you can keep planting that pitch there, you'll be in good shape.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. On to Johnson to take care of him, and the inning is over. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. A look there at the Nationals starting lineup as put forth by manager Manny Acta.
Always nice when you have a dangerous hitter like this down in the number 6 spot. Be careful of him.
And getting his final warm-up tosses in, a guy that's won double-digit ball games in 7 of his first 8 seasons, the all-star right-hander Ben Sheets. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. And we're ready to begin the bottom of the first.
Center fielder, lefty.
And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
I'm surprised he didn't take a whack at that one.
Now a swing and a ball grounded foul off to the right side. Ball 2.
And if you throw enough fastballs in succession, guys are going to time it, so be careful.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Now a swing and a miss, and Lastings is down on strikes for the first out. The 1 gone now for Christian Guzman. Now here's the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
And this is where he's going to need to work the fastball in the innings to come. Work that thing on the outer half of the plate.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Now here's the pitch. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Got to bend the knees and go down and get that one.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job of running the count full and then coaxing out the pass. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and digging in is the young third baseman Ryan Zimmerman. first pitch coming. Now a possible double play ball for Ugla. Ramirez. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital with no score. Jeremy Hermida leads things off now in the top half of the second. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1. And this is near the line, but foul wide of first. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So with the bases empty and 1 away, in stands Pudge Rodriguez. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Trying to backdoor him, but it stays outside just a bit.
And it runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And let's see if he makes him throw a strike here.
Hit hard, but foul. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, tough to elevate on a fastball down there. That's a good spot to miss.
And how about this? You can set your calendar by how rare this is, a walk for Pudge Rodriguez.
And now time for a visit from the pitching coach. And everyone in the ballpark knows he's going to tell him, "Quit walking, guys, let's go."
Jay Miller will stand in, looking to extend his modest 6-game hitting streak. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely.
Let's go, National!
On the corner at the knees, 0-1.
And he could get that average up over 300 if he could come through with a base hit right here.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
What are you waiting for, amigo?
Now a ball hit out to Guzman. This could be 2. Belliard for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Josh Willingham will start things off in the bottom of the second. starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
And he's got that thing moving pretty good here in the first few innings.
Ball one. And this is low, ball two. 2-1.
And now on the mound, you lose the advantage of strike one by missing with 2 straight.
Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
And too many 3-ball counts early in the ball game will just drive that pitch count up.
Swing and a ball hit deep down the left field line, but that'll be a loud foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a line drive to center field. And the Nationals have their first base hit of the ball game. Ronnie Belliard will step in, working on a nice 5-game hitting streak. Boy, still some zip to the fastball from Sheets as he gets ahead, no balls and a strike.
Toughest location for a hitter right there. I'd take that too.
A runner at first with no outs here. From the belt, the pitch. Down the line, but this is a foul ball. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Nick Johnson will take his cuts now. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike one, 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. In the dirt here, but the Gold Glover Rodriguez is able to hang right with it. But fortunately, no advance. Here's the 1-1. Swinging a hard-hit ball back up the middle. And a dive by Ugla, but it's by him for a base hit. Throw into third. And he'll make it to third, and there are runners at the corners with only 1 out.
Runners at the corners now with 1 away as that runner decides he wants to take the chance going first to third on the center fielder's arm, and he makes it there safely.
So first and third with 1 away, and that'll bring forth the young slugger Elijah Dukes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Gotta at least be thinking sac fly here if you're at the plate.
pays off for ball one.
And this is certainly a key at bat here in the early going.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Into the air out towards center field. Miller is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. So it's a runner at first with two gone, and that'll bring in the former Rule 5 selection catcher Jesus Flores. Here's the first offering. Right field. And Hermida will make the catch, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third. Washington leads this one 1-0. Ben Sheets is ready to go here as we begin the third. Swinging a soft liner to the right side, and that is through into right, and not what you want to do on the mound as he allows the opposing pitcher to reach to lead off the inning. Hanley Ramirez will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now a double play ball here for Zimmerman at third. Belliard for one. Back to first, and Ramirez is also retired. It's a double play. Wes Helms will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Ball one.
And that's what that four-seamer will do. It has a tendency to really rise at the end.
Swing and a ball hit back up the box. Throw on to Johnson will be in time, and with it the side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Nationals lead it 1-0. Scott Olson makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Here's the first offering. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Yeah, good crossfire action on the fastball there.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
And he's given them 3 straight fastballs, but it could very well be the curveball they call on here.
Now the pitch. 1-2 pitch here is a routine grounder to third. Throw on to first by Cantu, 1 gone. Leadoff man retired now for Lasting's Millage. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 1-0 pitch is hit on the ground to third. Played there by Cantu. Throw to first gets him, and Sheets is looking good here. 2 gone. Christian Guzman will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. And that misses 1-1. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. And a foul ball straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now here's a ball grounded foul over toward third. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Fastball, and oh, he has to bend out of the way of that one.
And you don't mind when it's the looping curveball coming in, but when it's a fastball at 94, that's a different story altogether.
Full count pitch on its way. And this is hit to the right side, but it'll wind up foul down the line at first. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Ryan Zimmerman will stand in.
Come on, DC!
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line hard to center field. In there, a base hit. The relay throw, and they won't get him at third. They're runners at the corners here with 2 gone. Josh Willingham will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
And he's already given up 2 walks in the inning, and he's fallen behind here as well.
And this catches the outside corner, strike 1.
Just couldn't recognize changeup out of the pitcher's hand.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Helms at first, and the side is retired. Manny Ramirez will step in to lead things off here. On now to the top of inning number 4. Nationals on top, 1-0. Manny Ramirez will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here it comes. And he takes strike 2.
Oh, Manny.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Started him out with a fastball, then shoo, put the brakes on that changeup. Hop along, partner.
So 1 gone now for Dan Uggla.
Dan Uggla.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Let's see if he can get a little something going in a 1-0 game.
And a swing and a miss as Uggla falls behind here quickly 0-2.
And from what I've seen so far, these guys are going to have a lot of trouble scoring tonight.
Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. And no shot there for Zimmerman. It's a fair ball. Jorge Cantu will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a ball that's reached for and flared out to no man's land behind first. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Back-to-back hits here have him in position to get on the scoreboard for the first time in this game. They do have 5 hits in the ball game now, but the key hit has eluded them so far.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jeremy Hermida. And he lays off a fastball. Looked good, but it's 1-0.
And if you're wondering, that's 52 pitches now through 3 1/3.
The 1-0 pitch. And now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to fairly deep right field. Dukes is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he is in there at third safely, so there are runners at the corners with 2 away.
That's taking a bit of a risk there with 2 outs going from second to third of the fly ball, but he does get in there safely. It's likely to take a 2-out hit to score him, but a pass ball or wild pitch will do the trick too.
Pudge Rodriguez will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. First offering on the way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Tried to hold up there, appealed down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. .2-0 count, the pitch. And he lays off a pitch just below the knees. It's 3-0.
And this is a guy that walked in his first at-bat as well, so he's showing some good plate discipline so far.
Misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Jay Miller will step in now. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. 2 out, bases loaded. He waits, now the pitch. Now a hard liner toward short, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Washington leads this one 1-0. Ronnie Belliard will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets foul past the coaching box. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Another 0-2 coming. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Sometimes when you foul a few 2-strike pitches off, you have a tendency to start swinging at anything. That's a good eye.
Line to left. In a few steps is Manny, but this is a base hit. Nick Johnson will dig in. He singled his first time around. Too low, 1-0. Swing shot back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit.
Great start to the home half of the 4th. 2 have batted, 2 have singled, and now the defense has to really be on their toes.
Elijah Dukes will dig in. He drove in a run with a sacrifice fly his first time. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1.
And you don't want to fall too far behind here, or you'll find yourself in a major jam.
Next pitch for Sheets will be number 62 in the ballgame. Has a look, now the pitch. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. Ramirez back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play. Jesus Flores will try it again. He flew out his first time. And here's the first pitch. And that misses, ball one. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
I'm pretty sure he's going to have a green light here, 2-0, especially with a guy in scoring position.
That one's in there on the black, 2-1.
And this is a guy you want because you'd love to have the pitcher leading off in the bottom of the fifth.
Ready with the 2-1. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And Ermito play this one on the bounce, a base hit.
Boy, that's a great approach there with 2 away. If he tries to pull this, it's out number 3. Instead, he just rides it the other way to make this a 2-run game now.
Scott Olson will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And they won't get him at third. They're runners at the corners here with 2 gone.
Good job of 2-out hitting there to send this one right back up the middle. Also a good job of base running to gauge the center fielder's arm and know he can make it around from first to third.
The runners at the corners with 2 gone, and digging in is Lastings Millage, the center fielder. First pitch on the way. Now a ball hit back up the middle. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So 1 run on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We played 4 full. The Nationals lead it 2-0. Ben Sheets will stand in. A base hit his first time around. And, oh, you got to call that. That's right on the corner, but it's 1-0.
Boy, the difference between starting out 0-1 or up 1-0 is huge in a hitter's eyes. He caught a break there.
And that catches the outside edge, 1-1.
And he's done everything right on the mound so far. The mistakes have been almost non-existent.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And the pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Leadoff man gone, so they'll work against the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Third time through the lineup for these guys now, and they haven't done a whole lot to this point.
And now a pitch on the way. And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2. On a great pitch there as that completely locked him up, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Wes Helms will dig in. 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
And this guy's 0 for 6 in the series thus far, so he's got to be about due to come through.
Down and away, ball 1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
And after 2 sliders, he finally gets the fastball.
And he goes down and gets this one as it's lifted high into the air out to medium deep center. And Millage will make the catch, and the side is retired. So 5 shutout innings for him thus far. Home half of the 5th coming up. Nationals on top, 2-0. Christian Guzman will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Matty's living dangerously by working his fastball up in the zone like that.
Here's the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now.
And it's pretty clear they've decided to work him up in the zone here as they've gone up with the last 3 pitches.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
And it's pretty clear they don't want him to beat him tonight. He's a pitch away from taking a walk for the 3rd time.
The 3-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. There to take it is Hermida, and that's out number 1.
And this is a tough play for a right fielder at night because this ball's hit pretty hard. So it's going to stay in those lights the whole way out there, but he's able to hang with it and put it away.
So 1 away, and that'll bring up the dangerous 3rd baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Josh Willingham will step in, a ground out victim his last time. First pitch to him. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Pretty generous call there.
And a little tapper up the line, but this will wind up a foul ball.
Ho, ho!
2 out, nobody on. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats and the count will remain at 0-2. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
And this crowd's fallen into a bit of a lull here in the middle innings.
Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Washington leads this one 2-0. And before the Marlins take their turn here in the 6th inning, let's take a moment to check their in-game box score through 5 innings. It's presented by Upper Deck. Manny Ramirez will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Come on, come on!
And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
And let's see if he can maybe get a little offense going.
Now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. Diving is Zimmerman, but it's out of reach. A fair ball.
And that's an important at-bat for a leadoff hitter. Down a couple runs, you got to just get on base and try to get something started.
Dan Ugla will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far.
Let's get the easy 2 now. Let's go!
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
And all this good work on the mound so far can be undone with 1 bad inning. So focus needs to be sharp right here.
Now a double play ball here for Zimmerman at third. Belliard for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. And so 2 are gone now for Jorge Cantu. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
You need to be a little more aggressive up there.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Right there is Belliard. On to Johnson to take care of him, and the inning is over. And that's 6 shutout innings thus far, as he's been very difficult to solve. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Nationals lead it 2-0. Low-scoring game as we get another look at the in-game box score, and much like the previous one we saw, really not a whole lot to look at offensively thus far. Ronnie Belliard will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Slapped hard the opposite way. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. Now here's Freddie Gonzalez, the Marlins manager, making his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be off for Ben Sheets. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Scott Proctor is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Scott.
Nick Johnson will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
And I got to say, I've been surprised at their inability to cash in so far. They need a big hit here.
Now Johnson will await the 1-0. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. And no offer on that one as the count to Johnson goes to 2-1.
Well, judging by his release point there, he just doesn't look like he's totally warm yet.
Here's a ball chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Ready with another 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
And now on 3-2, let's see if he gets a fastball here.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. And Ramirez can't hang on. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Elijah Dukes will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
And this is a spot where the Nats have had their share of trouble. They have to have someone come through here.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. From the stretch. Now a possible double play ball for Ugla. Ramirez Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Jesus Flores will step in, an RBI single this last time around. At the knees, strike one.
And maybe you work around this guy because with the shutout going, the pitcher on deck almost certainly will be hitting.
Hit on the ground towards first. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So one run here on one hit, one error, and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. Nationals on top, 3-0. Jeremy Hermida will dig in, 0 for 2 thus far. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
And now you just got to worry about getting on base. That tying run's still in the hole.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
He's got to be careful not to overstride into a pitch on his hands like that.
Swing hard liner to left center. Base hit. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And here comes Pudge.
Come on, National!
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
And when you're protecting a lead in the 7th, the last thing you want to do is put a guy on base by hitting him.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
And I bet under his breath he's saying, that's the first time all night you've called that a strike.
The 1-2 pitch to Pudge. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Now a swing and a ball grounded foul down near third. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to Johnson, not in time as he beats out the back end. Jay Miller will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
And he's yet to extend that 6-game hitting streak at the plate, so he's down to his final few at-bats.
A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
Pick him up first base.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
2-1. This is your prototypical hit and run count, so you've got to be aware defensively.
swing and a hard hit ball back through the box. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the tag's there from Zimmerman. He's out at third base. Gabby Sanchez will stand in for the first time here.
Bench hitting for the Marlins, number 29, Gabby Sanchez.
First pitch coming. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Let's go, guys.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
And on 2-0, you should probably be taking here. You've got to have base runners.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Fastball swung on and hit on the ground at third. Throw goes to Belliard at second for the force, and that'll do it. 7 shutout innings for him thus far as he's really been in control here. It's stretch time here in our nation's capital. Washington leads this one 3-0. A new pitcher coming on now. It's the former Crimson Tide standout, left-hander Taylor Tankersley. Scott Olson will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And with 7 shutout innings behind him, no pinch hitters, so they apparently want to see him work at least another inning.
Now the pitch. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
And you got a pitcher up there that's barely hitting his waist size. Throw him a strike.
And now this is strike 2 called as he shakes his head, 2-2 now.
And he's thinking, yeah, you'll call that a strike when I'm at the plate, but not when I'm on the mound.
Now the pitch. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. Lasting's Millage will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choices last time. Fouled back. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And at the plate, he's just 1 for 7 in the series, so he's in a bit of a cold spell.
Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Christian Guzman will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Good late break there. Good pitch to get ahead on.
Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. But this will get foul for strike 2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And he can't come up with it. Ryan Zimmerman will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. And, not quite sure what was wrong with that one, but it's 1-0.
Ah, come on already.
Come on, Ryan. 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Probably just take until he gets a strike there. Not a bad idea the first time you see a guy.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lined hard towards short. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Josh Willingham. Here's the first offering. And a foul ball straight back. Willingham watches that one miss, a ball and a strike. And he misses 2-1.
He looked a little hesitant out there on the mound right now, like he's afraid he's going to make a mistake. That is a dangerous way to pitch.
And this will be grounded foul down the line at third. 2 down, runners at first and second. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. A dive, but it's off his glove. Logan Kensing will come on looking to get the final out of the inning. Now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And stepping in is the second baseman, Ronnie Belliard. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
And this is their 4th pitcher of the night, so there's not much left after this.
This pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. He's set, now the pitch. And they just may get out of danger here as he gets him to ground it to third. Throw in time, so a good pitch there gets him out of the bases loaded jam. 3 left for Washington. They lead it 3-0. Hanley Ramirez will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
And he has just owned that outside part of the plate tonight.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
And with 2 strikes, that's a tempting pitch not to chase.
Now a ball hit hard towards the hole, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and standing in is the first baseman, Wes Helms. Throw over to first, a dive, but he's back. Now the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
And this is the time of the game where this part of the lineup really needs to come through.
On at first is Ramirez with nobody out. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Boy, and you've got to like the drama of a low-scoring game where every pitch means something.
One and two.
And this guy's hitless in 7 at-bats in the series, so he may be pressing a bit up there.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
And you can tell he's starting to give away a little ground out there now. Maybe a few miles an hour off that fastball.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Manny Ramirez will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Oh, and even though he's working on the shutout, that pitch count has to start becoming a factor.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball at 88 that time, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
And now, how do you get outs when you're out of gas?
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Dan Ugla will dig in, looking for hit number 3 in the ballgame. Here's the first offering. Low for ball one.
And these guys aren't out of this game, but their chances are diminishing by the second.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
And this is the game within the game here. Do you keep pitching around him on 2-0 or come back at him with something?
Throw over to the bag. Has to dive, but he's back. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Man, is he going to need some ice tonight? He's at 110 pitches now.
.30 is on the way. In there on the corner, 3-1.
Well, you don't want to aim it, but sometimes you have to.
And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2.
Boy, this umpire is expanding the strike zone in every conceivable direction.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. And gone, a home run. So it's a 2-run home run for Dan Uggla. 24 home runs for him on the season, and with it, the Marlins have cut it to 3-2 now.
Well, in the smaller picture, I'm sure he'll be disappointed he lost the shutout here, but in the bigger scheme of things, this is all of a sudden just a one-run game.
Jorge Cantu will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
And he hasn't faced a whole lot of adversity on the mound so far. Let's see how that home run affects him.
Here's the 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
And now that the shutout's gone, if he's not careful, his win could go out the window with it.
And he swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Millage is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Nationals are out in front here, 3-2. Nick Johnson will be the batter. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Bouncing ball back up the middle. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Boy, it's important to hold serve here in the bottom of the 8th, so that's a good job of getting the leadoff guy right there. They need to keep that deficit at 1 before they take their final hacks in the 9th.
Elijah Duke will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
And this is one of the few guys in the lineup that has not joined the hit parade so far.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air into foul territory behind first. Helms is over and he tucks it away for the second out. Jesus Flores will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Now here's the first pitch. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Manny is there and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Ninth inning coming up. Nationals on top, 3-2. Ninth inning save situation on the books as they'll turn it over now to the closer, Joel Hanrahan. Jeremy Hermida will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth. Ninth inning underway as the first pitch misses for ball one.
And these guys could really use a leadoff base runner here.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
And he's not going to swing at borderline pitches. He knows what his assignment is.
(2-0) on the way.
There he goes.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball three. That one's in there, 3-1.
And he's just waiting until he gets a strike. Not a bad decision to start an inning.
And, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike, 3-2 now.
Didn't like that one either. He's taking this about as far as it can go now.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Pudge Rodriguez will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choice his last time. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. The win would belong to Scott Olson, barring a late turnaround. One out, nobody on. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
And these guys would love to see the bottom of the order get some offense going.
And this ball runs away for ball two, 2-1.
He's got to find a way to get on any way he can.
Out in front of the 2-1 as this is on the ground to third. Up with the ball is Zimmerman. On to first, and they're an out away. Two gone here in the ninth. Cameron Maben will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And this one runs up high, ball one. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Oh, and here's a slider that's ruled a ball, 3-0 now.
And this is the potential tying run up there, so you got to make him swing the bat here.
Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on 3-1.
Can I tell you guys, this has been a great Saturday night at the ballpark.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that's right there. I'll tell you, though, complaining like that's only going to make that strike zone tighter.
Alfredo Amezaga will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And when you're down 3-2 late, you've really got to up the focus at the plate.
In there, and it's even at 1.
Looking to wrap this one up, lock, stock, and barrel.
And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And now an important pitch here, because if you go 3-2, that's going to activate the runner.
The 2-2 coming. And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
That's a great job of pitching right there. With the game on the line, he comes right after him and gets the strikeout for the victory.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond the call of duty here in this one. He's our upper deck player of the game.
Well, Matt, he turned it over to the bullpen in the ninth, but still 8 strong innings for him, and he was hitting his spots throughout.
So that'll just about wrap things up. For Dave Campbell, Rex Hudler, and Rex's Hair, I'm Matt Vasgersian saying thanks for joining us here this evening. This has been a presentation of MLB 09 The Show. For more, click on over to MLB09.com. Washington is victorious in this one, 3-2. Highlights of our ball game coming your way next. From Washington, D.C., good night, everyone.